HappyThumbsGaming. Big show.
Hey everybody, it's Brian with HappyThumbsGaming. Today we're checking out Level 11, Taking Liberties Story Walkthrough for LEGO Marvel Superheroes. We do pick up the trophy achievement for beating the level. The True Believer stud requirement is 95,000 studs. And as like the rest of the stories, we do not get the Minikits or the stand in peril. So, see you after the cutscene.
Delicious.
Hey! What's going on? Okay, not good, not good!
You need to mind your manners around a lady.
Now, the only other thing we need is...
Yes, it's on my to-do list.
I know why you're here, Silver Surfer, but I'm still not sure what Loki and Doom want with your boss.
Reed Richards and Hulk are ready to stop Lady Liberty. Are you sure you want Wolverine on this operation?
I know cooperation isn't in his nature, but we need him.
You'll need a plane to follow Magneto and, I can't believe I'm even saying this, the Statue of Liberty.
Yep, that's right, you heard him. Lady Liberty herself, hence the name of this level, Taking Liberties, huh? Alright, so, obviously we need to work our way down to Wolverine, who's down in the city, but first let's make sure we got our 2x multiplier and our extra heart song. Oh yeah, look at that, we're getting up there too, we're almost halfway to the next stud multiplier. Can't be mad at that. Look at that, I'm actually getting a couple of these. Woo! I think that's the most blues I've gotten in one day the whole time. I am not very good at this. I should keep practicing, I guess. And I love his parachute. Like, that is awesome. I love the back fat ripples, too, on the back. It's like, what is that? But, oh, yeah. All right, so we're just milking a few studs while we're up here. Hulk's down on the ground. I thought he was up top as well. We see Wolvie here. We actually, at this point, we had it freeze right where Wolverine talks, and we were not happy because we had to start it over again. And then on the next 3 levels, we had freezes during action moments, so annoying!
Roxxon undisputedly leads the world in energy production. Its power plant, located a short distance from New York, is rumored to contain some kind of experimental reactor core.
Come, my mutant brothers. We need to core this nuclear plant.
Hulk punch, big lady!
Hulk, be careful! She's a national treasure! And her hat is really pointy!
That's a huge chick. All right, so she obviously gave us the old uppercut, the old onesie-twosies. Oh, and look at that. Good timing. Flight 180. Oh, man. I couldn't have scripted that right there. If you don't know what Flight 180 is, look it up. You'll see the irony. It's a good friend of mine, Robert, who's a big fan of, well, I don't want to spoil it for you. You look it up and see. All right, Hulk needs to bust out of the plane. Hulk is also the only one that can walk through the green slime there. You're going to want to walk all the way through the slime and then get up and bust open the top. That's for Wolverine, though. It gets a little confusing for me for a second here because obviously Wolverine needs to get up there. Now, I know there's a mini kit inside this lower area here, but I'm doing my best not to bust it open because I'm trying to save all the mini kits for free play. But in the end, we actually need to open this up. So we'll go ahead and bust it open. It will actually drop a couple of wedges there that we can jump across, like lily pads and such. Get all the way up there with Wolvie and cram that hole with them claws. Bloody. It'll drop a box. Once that box drops, you're going to bust it up, and a bunch of bouncing bricks will be there. So build them up into a panel for Mr. Fantastic. I thought that was cool right there. Straight up mousetrap. Owned. Now you're going to want to go over to the far upper left side and bust open all the dudes, but see, we're not quite ready to get up here and jump yet. We will be here in a second. We need to take out this giant panel that's blocking Mr. Fantastic's way. So we'll take the Hulkster, go downtown, rip open this wall right here, and it all comes tumbling down. Now we're ready, though. So there's also a spot that Wolvie can climb, as you just saw there. It's kind of I don't know, kind of picky, so to speak. Had a hard time. Whee! I think I fall like 3 more times. Ready? Psych! I made it. I just wanted you to think I was a super noob. Alright. Now we need Mr. Fantastic so we can go ahead and get our creepy float on. I still think it's cool, but it is a little creepy that he can get all flat like a piece of paper. You know, I'd hate to be his significant other. Hey, what up, boo-boo? Alright, once he gets over there, use the panel and keep spamming the button. It'll bring Mr. Hulkster up to the top. And then he can go ahead and grab that big panel and then throw it. See, but the goal is you gotta throw it at the actual crack. You can't just throw it off to the side. So make sure your aim is good. My aim was not so good. It'll cause a little ruckus and she'll pull her arm out of here again. That's a huge chick. Anybody know what movie that's from? It's altered a little bit. It's been softened up a little bit, but should be recognizable. Sonic clap, make it clap. I make it clap. Alright, sorry. Every once in a while I break into song. Use Mr. Fantastic to bring the old bridge around, and it'll actually work its way all the way back, providing Wolvie a safe passage across. Now once we get over here, there's a handful of baddies. There's also, you can see there's a couple of panels. We'll eventually need to use all 3 characters to stand on them. And it kind of freaked me out that Hulk came over here. I forgot that he could run across that schmegma. And all sorts of my friends are on and off these right now. What's up there, Corky? Alright, so big handle on the right-hand side. Go ahead and grab it. Big handle on the left-hand side. Go ahead and grab it. Doesn't matter what you do with the pieces, just get them out of there and it'll provide a control panel. And you'll want to drain the sick sludge by hitting both of these switches. Kind of fills up into these tanks. Get your slurp on. Now it'll actually provide a whole bunch of studs down here, so we're almost to that true believer status. There's a couple that are hard to get to. I don't know if there's a secret way to get there, if those are free play for later, or if it just requires the stud attract, perhaps. I don't know. There was quite a few that I could not get. I thought, oh, I'll get the big dog on here and I'll get this. Nope, he doesn't weigh enough. So, no luck there. Like I said, you're going to have to get all 3 characters to stand on the panels. Kind of only makes sense that the giant one is saved for the giant himself. Hulk. Man, I am popular. What's up, bro? And all right, third guy's the charm. Look at that, I sneak over there to get some true believer. Ooh, 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 ooh. All right, ride the elevator up. Do, 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 do. Just a little elevator music for you. Do, 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 do. All right, checkpoint. There's a save spot there. Feel free to use one if you nestle. There's also a green handle there, so that's pretty obvious of what happens. Kind of reminds me of one of those super cheap kiddie rides at the fair or the local carnival. This is getting a little bit more my speed. The double action, the double whammy. All right, so flip the switch. That's pretty self-explanatory there. Once you get through here, there's a couple of studs off the side. Now watch out, because I get owned, I guess. I get shocked.
I wish I had regenerating abilities.
It's shockingly effective. And okay, so watch out. It looks like some green laser beams. Looks like it's a lightsaber factory or something. I'm not sure exactly what's going on over there, but clearly not healthy and wise to go that way. So we'll sneak through the back door. Use Wolvie's secret sense to climb up. It does this weird backflip off. I wasn't expecting that, so I fall like a noob. A couple baddies up at the top. Take them all down. If you can. Get them in a row so you can get that multiplier up. We're well beyond the true believer status at this point, but that doesn't mean that you were as lucky as us, or that you might not have the 2x stud multiplier. So, regardless, 1 billion studs is required for the trophy/achievement billionaire philanthropist. So, we're gonna definitely need to count every stud all the way, 2x, 4x, 0x, all the time. You know what I'm saying? All right, so look at that. I love how we totally flip the switch and they start coming through, but they just like walk into it continuously, like bleh, 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 like robots. That's all right though. We ain't mad at them. They made it through. It's all that matters. Didn't lose any of our studdage either. Whee! Hulk couldn't take it anymore. So there is a couple of grapple handles, or a grapple handle rather. Gonna use the go-go gadget arms of Mr. Fantastic and pull that down. Opens up a doorway, and it's actually gonna take us to a cutscene. Cha-cha, cha-cha.
I'll crush you with this copper-clad footwear.
Hey, watch it, bub! Get off!
Hey, we're inside the statue.
You know, I've lived in New York all this time and I've never been inside this thing.
Allow me to give you the tour.
I am sad to say that
Beginning our attack run now.
Liberty is not gelling. If you don't know what I'm talking about, that's unfortunate. Because I'm gelling like a felon. Actually, I'm not right now. Currently, I do not have any gelling inserts, but they are lovely. Alright, so there is a Wolvie sense over on the back side of where you start. Go ahead and use it. Climb up the wall. And flip the switch up top with Wolverine's claws. And this will provide access for the other characters to get up there. Then I'm sure you saw the grate up top. You can go ahead and switch on over to Mr. Fantastic to get through that grate. Switch to it right now. And that'll put us on the other side of this gap here. And we can see we got green handles, but how are we going to get Hulk over here? Well, knock open that box. It'll drop a couple of pieces. You can build them up and go-go gadget arms. Cha-cha. Pulls open a nice little bridge for him. You're welcome, big dog. What's up there, Lee Weezy? Go ahead and toss that off to the side because we're not going to need it, and run up top. Now we can find the first of a couple of items that we're going to try to avoid. But you're going to sneak on behind and use Mr. Fantastic to get on over. And what that was a blue... it's a blue sign. Not like that one right there. Kind of like it, but not like it. Whee! Alright, so I try to be cool and switch to the other character thinking, oh, he'll run up here all super fast. Sometimes the game cheats like that and it'll bring the AI up. But no, it was making him go. And then I realized, hey, I didn't need to actually go through there. I could have jumped across and even earned a blue stud while doing so. But we're beyond the stud requirement. We're not trying to waste too much of your time. So back up top. We should have just edited this in such a way that we weren't noobing it up. But, hey, sometimes you got to see the noob in action, right? So destroy everything. as you might have guessed, it'll provide a couple of bouncing bricks. You can jump on it with Mr. Fantastic and turn into a big old crane. No wrecking ball this time. Apparently he's over the Miley Cyrus trend, as I hope that we all get over that pretty soon. Leave her alone. I wonder how long it's going to be before we have one of those videos. Remember that Britney video? Leave her alone. Yeah, I'm sure you do. If you don't, you're too young to worry about it, and you shouldn't even worry about it, because it's not worth your time. Pop Culture USA. Alright, so here we are, we're out. We actually need to slide on over with Mr. Fantastic through the grate one more time. This will put him on the other side, which will allow us access to a little bridge that we can wonky across and then use the go-go gadget. Come on. Come on. There we go. The double wedgie. Oh, yeah. Now we got a back door. Use for Hulk to come pull the handle over here. We're just moving right along, aren't we? Alright, so jump up the ladder. Or fall through the floor, whichever, you know, whichever is more accessible for you. Good thing is that I fell with the wrong character, so he'll catch up here in a minute, but need to use Mr. Fantastic over here to pull the ladder down for the other dudes. Or I should say pull the counterweight down for the elevator. That makes more sense, huh? That's what it was. Alright, bust everything up. Be careful, so well, we're being careful, I should say. There's one of those signs right there, right behind Mr. Fantastic right now, so if you're looking to get all of those, there's definitely one right there on... Yep, see it over there? Alright, now you can. Now you see it, now you don't. Spot on the hole, or a spot on the wall where you can use Wolvie to smash it down and build up the panel. And slide onto it with Mr. Fantastic, who turns into a rainer, which is a very weird looking fire truck. And you know what, I'm not really wanting to know where he got that fluid or what it was, but I guess the fire's out, and that's the most important thing. I know that when you pee on a fire, it doesn't smell that wonderful either, so again, not sure what it was. Hopefully it was just a simple water reserve. Cross your fingers. Alright, all the way up top, there's a green handle for Hulk to pull. Ooh, Hulk strong. Getting pretty close to another cutscene here. It's going to be a real short one. Couple dudes up top. Make it clap. Oh yeah. Watch out though. These guys are electrifying. Kind of getting stuck in a groove there, getting electrified. But we handle the shock pretty well. Alright, bust it all up. Once you get it all done, there's another one of those signs if you're after the signs right there. Use Wolvie's claws. And charge up. I don't even know what to call that. I guess it drops down the big ladder, staircase, panel, swing and a wobble. It's a pretty cool staircase when it all transforms. Alright, about halfway up the stairs, it cues the cutscene.
Greetings. I am the Mind's Master. You can call me Mastermind. I have the only truly unbeatable mutant power to control your mind. A primitive mind. So easy to control.
No, you can't turn me into a monster.
Once you gain control, he tries to take over Wolverine, and he sort of does for a minute anyways. So a couple of these hologram-like baddies come in, and you got to take out Wolvie too. Smack him around till his hearts are down to 0, and then it'll give you the option to control him, and then you got to fight and work your way out. But this is extra funny for me because the villain here looks exactly like one of my friends. And I'm definitely showing this to him because it's literally a Lego likeness of one of my friends. It's pretty cool. Ha ha ha. So now he switches over to Mr. Fantastic. He thinks, okay, well, if I can't control a primitive mind, I'll go ahead and get the super awesome smart mind. But nope, doesn't work that way. Even though he wraps him up, it's a little bit verklempt. Knock him off, and then again just repeat the process, take him down till he's got no more hearts, and then use the action button to switch to him, and then work your way out of the mind control. And then, as you might have guessed, we do it one last time with Sir Hulkster. And just spam the button indicated. Spam, 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 spam.
I didn't... What
happened?
You ever eat spam?
He took control of my mind?
It used to be delicious. I don't know if I can handle it anymore.
Wait. Hulk's a man of two minds.
All right, Bruce Banner.
Belong to me.
Go ahead and, like I said, just repeat the process. This is a little bit more of a task, being that Hulk is pretty BA. And that's big and aggressive, for those of you who didn't know. And, yeah, he's just working his way around. Here in a second, he's going to switch into Bruce Banner. Wait for it. Boom. So once he crashes into the wall, go ahead and take him out. And this happens a couple times, so each time he returns back to, basically just let him charge into the wall. Boom. Once he falls back, he turns into Bruce Banner. Give him a nice little swing of the Wolby Claw. A little toothbrushing, whatever you want to call it. Facial rearrangement. Boom. Oh, yeah, that was a delayed reaction there. Totally turns around in the whole nine. All right, well, Hulk's down. You're going to see the Mastermind totally mess with you here. And guess what? We end up using our senses. Pretty hard to miss this. It pretty much cues it for you. And you got to keep homing in on it. And then essentially when they, you figure out which one it is. So it's that guy back there, right? But now you got to attack it in the next wave, is what it appears to be. So once you're not using your Wolby sense, boom!
Look, down there. Magneto has exposed the nuclear core.
Off with her head!
Wow, she just gave us some head. Look at that. Taking Liberties level complete. Oh, snap. We get the trophy achievement. We get Lady Liberty herself. We get Mastermind, who is an exact Lego likeness of my friend. And look at that. We're over the 1 million mark again. Boy, that feels good to be back in the 7 digits. And we also hit the True Believer, and we beat the level. So we will get the 2 gold bricks here in just a second. But no Minikits and no stand in Perils, just as planned. So we've only been forced into getting 1 of those Minikits. So we'll have a whole batch of free play coming soon to a YouTube screen near you. All right, so that'll wrap up Lego Marvel Superheroes Level 11 Taking Liberties story walkthrough. And hey, head on over to Facebook, Twitter, comment, vote, subscribe if you like what we're doing. And yeah, HappyThumbsGaming.com is available for your viewing pleasure as well. We're having a couple of discussions about future things with Happy Thumbs, and if you want to get your voice involved and make sure that your vote counts, head on over to our Facebook. That's where it's all happening. Contests, all sorts of fun stuff. All right, enough of me trying to persuade you to our FBPAGE. That's going to do it. As always, until next time.